What is up, everyone? Welcome back to this channel. Super excited for everyone to be here. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 7,000 subscribers this month, so help me do that if you care at all. In this video, we're going over some things for vending business owners. If you want some documents, some proposals, some locating secrets, some free flyers and brochures, well, stay tuned to the end. We're going to go over all these documents that I have on Vending Business Solutions. The links will be down below. If you don't want to watch the video, you can click the links, download some free stuff, or you can download some things that are paid that'll help you jumpstart your vending business or even accelerate your vending business from where it is at this current moment. Give this video a like, comment down below something interesting. Without further ado, let's hop right into this video. I'm gonna play a clip right now, and this clip may be a shock for some or maybe old news for others. This clip that I'm about to play may scare some of you, it may not, but it is an old clip and it's very funny because I actually did not know this was a thing. Let me go ahead, play that clip, and then we'll come back and you will understand exactly why I played that clip.
The FDA says it will take vending machine owners an extra 14 million hours a year to comply with the Obamacare calorie mandate. Government says it wants to protect your health, so why is it killing small business? Snacks. Starting next year, vending machine operators are going to be required by law to display calorie information for every single item they sell. By the FDA's own estimate, it will take 14 million man-hours a year to comply with the regulation. And now the vending industry, which is comprised mostly of small businesses, is crying foul, claiming that it's going to cost jobs. We welcome Heidi Chico. She is the president of the Wintern Group. It is a vending service provider and machine manufacturer. So, Heidi, first of all, how did you come up with this, or how did folks come up with this 14 million man-hour figure?
You know, they estimated approximately 5,000 vendor operators that have 20 or more vending machines in their possession. And when you have over a $44 billion industry, those numbers of hours are immense. And I would think that's a rather conservative number.
Conservative
that the
number.
FDA is
so 14 million
conservative.
Hours that folks could be spending on creating value for whatever company they're working for, instead is going to be spent slapping these labels on these machines. So how does that translate? I imagine the costs of those man hours will be passed on to the consumer, right?
It has to. I don't know how else it can sustain. It's approximately $50,000 a year to the typical vending operator.
So,
in cost.
In other words, what that means is that inflation, which is already steaming up as a result of a Federal Reserve Board that's printing up money and bailing out the politicians, inflation is going to increase as a result of this in this particular area.
If we don't do something about it. I think that, you know, in our industry, we try to educate our customers with Balance for Life programs that are association, Better for You food options through vending, as well as our Fit Pick program, which just sort of identifies healthier options in vending machines versus non-healthy options in vending machines.
All right, well,
that's much easier.
I got to be honest. I like to know, as much as I hate government regulation, sometimes it's fun to know how many calories are in things, but not if it causes inflation, not if it costs jobs. And by the way, how many jobs do you think are going to actually be affected by this?
Well, it could be huge. I mean, if it's $50,000 just in pure cost, it's going to cost operators almost double one route per route truck for a vendor operator.
Bottom
today.
line, Heidi, what are your options? Do you have enough lobbyists inside the Beltway to kind of pressure politicians, say, get rid of this portion of the health care bill?
Well, you know, there are some options. I think changing it to have menus. I do think we're very interested in making sure that the consumer knows what the nutritional value is that they're purchasing. All the packages in vending machines have the nutritional value already on the back of it. Having placards or touch screen technology or even just menu lists at break room levels or banks
the
of
bottom
equipment.
line, Heidi, is that if folks care enough about this, they can go onto the internet and find out how many. I mean, it's very easy to get into the internet. You can just go onto the internet and find out. The bottom line, Heidi, is that the folks who are making the rules and regulations in Washington haven't got a clue
about how those rules and regulations actually affect businesses and eventually the consumers. It's going to cost us all because somebody had the bright idea of wanting to be seen as a hero to the healthcare lobby. We got to leave it at that. Heidi, Chico, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Coming up on deck.
Thank you.
All right, so you just saw a clip of the herein president giving a speech about the FDA requirements for putting calorie content on vending machines. This is a big thing that happened years and years ago, as you can see from when the video was published. I created an FDA guideline calorie sheet. It is up to the standards of the FDA, so you're able to actually get this on Vending Business Solutions for $4.97 if you don't want to make it yourself, but you can make it yourself. And this is the first file, the FDA calorie sheet. These are mandated. We need to have these FDA calorie sheets on our vending machine telling people what the calories are for what they're buying on our machines. This is a big thing that did happen a couple years ago that some people realized in restaurants, where you now have to see the calories inside of restaurants, but it also is required for vending machines. So if you don't have it on your vending machine and you have a bunch out there, you're going to want to put these on your machine. It's really not that difficult to create, but obviously I made it for you guys and it's listed on Vending Business Solutions. So that's the first thing. And honestly, 9 out of 10 vendors who are just starting don't realize that they have to put a calorie guideline sheet on their vending machines. So that's the first thing, a little scary. The other ones are a little different. The second part I'll go into is the free documents. So the CDC gave away some brochures and guidelines and posters that you can put in your locations. These are free downloads. I'll have them linked below. As well, I put up the stickers that you can put on your bulk machines or even big machines that say that the machine is keeping up with guidelines and safety sanitations. It's actually pretty cool with the bubbles and stuff printed. I believe they're like a little over $1, maybe a little less than $1 to be printed. These are things that I believe in the future are going to be required. I can't say they're required. I personally do think they're going to be required. Maybe they won't be, but the thing is, I think you should believe they're going to be required because it'll get you ahead of the curve and it'll keep your income at a certain level. A lot of people now aren't going to trust bulk machines. They're going to think they're dirty. They're not going to think they're clean. Putting a sticker on your machine, that's going to tell people that they are clean, your machines are clean, and that's kind of how it goes. So make sure you get those stickers if you want them. Download the free things. If not, make sure you're keeping up with the guidelines of how your machine should be cleaned. You at least want to download the free stuff because that's just going to tell you, the new safety standards going forward of how you must clean your vending machines. The next couple things, I really am not going to go in detail, but we have a vending business contract, an ATM business contract, business proposals, telemarketing lead sheets, the Vending Revolution book that I had authored. It's How to Start and Grow Your Vending Business. If you are new to the vending business, this is going to be your book. It's going to be a great resource for you when starting your vending machine business, because in the beginning, when you don't know what you're going to do, this book is going to set you on the right path for figuring out how to start your business and how to make the income that you want. As well, we have a vending website creation package where you can create your vending machine business. Have us, Vending Business Solutions, create your vending website, have it SEO optimized. We'll create the domain for you. The first month is free on us, and then after that, it's $29. You need a website in 2020 for your vending business. You need an LLC for your business in 2020. There's so much more competition now. Last thing I'll mention is the checklist, which has been mentioned on the channel previously. A checklist that you need, I've been asked so many times, when you're buying used vending machines, what do you follow? What do you look for? What should I be aware of? What should I be scared of when looking at used vending machines? Personally, for me, I like buying brand new machines. I don't like the issues. I don't like the headaches. Obviously, with used machines, I have a bunch on my route too, and I haven't had problems with some, or I've had problems with others, but this is a checklist. These are the things that I always look for when buying a vending machine. And if you don't find these certain things, I think it's a list of 25 things, maybe a little more than that. If you don't find anything wrong and you use this checklist when going and looking at machines, you're going to realize it's a lot easier for you to buy good machines that are used and potentially get a really good deal on machines that are actually going to last and work. I can't guarantee your machines are going to last just based on this checklist, but these are good things to follow. That checklist is only $1, but I did want to create something where I could give a little value and charge a little bit of money. I think I make 60 cents off of it, so it's really not to make money. I'm not going to force you to buy anything here, and that goes along with the entire video. There are free things. Make sure you check those out. They'll be linked below, and there are things that cost money along with the entire website. As with anything in life, people want to get paid for what they know. I created Vending Business Solutions as another way to generate income, as well as help Eat Hungry with Feeding America and my honor boxes. What honor boxes are, you could check out other videos. I'm not going to use this video for that, but this video is just for any files that you need as a vending business starter or beginner. Hopefully these couple things help you. Hopefully you download the free things, and hopefully you browse Vending Business Solutions. Maybe there's something on there that might help you on your journey to being more successful entrepreneur or more successful as a vending business owner. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below something interesting, and hopefully I will see you guys back on this channel here soon. Thank you so much. Peace.